Spoilers for chapter 12 of the Boruto manga have been revealed, and we already know everything that will happen. Get ready because new powers of Boruto have been introduced, along with an epic battle between Boruto, Hidari, and company. This chapter revealed many things and you will see all of it now. Additionally, we will discuss the outcomes, including a new power introduced by Boruto. And what about Boruto's relationship with Sarada and Himawari? Will they become renegades as well? But first, you can't miss the opportunity to join the channel's subscribers. Here, you receive Boruto content weekly, so make sure to subscribe now. Boruto once again showed why the manga bears his name. In the last chapter, we saw Himawari's new powers as Kurama's Jinchuriki. She demonstrated the ability to create Bijudamas, incredible strength, and Biju-level regeneration. However, Himawari took a huge beating from Jura. His power level is on another level. Elsewhere in Konoha, Sarada was facing Hidari along with Sumire, but they were also easily defeated by Hidari, who used his Chidori through claw marks and hit them both directly, leaving them paralyzed by the attack. Sarada and Himawari were humiliated in this chapter, but they have a great ally, Boruto. After recovering, he flew at high speed towards Himawari, saving her seconds later and using Hiraishin right after to save Sarada from Hidari. Today's leak shows a scene from chapter 12 that revealed a lot. Boruto had an epic fight with Hidari in the leaks of chapter 12. In the leaked scene, we can clearly see Hidari attacking Boruto with his claw-shaped arm. However, Boruto was faster and quickly drew his sword to defend the attack in a matter of seconds. In this same scene, there is a curious detail. Right after drawing his sword, Boruto already prepared a hand sign to perform a jutsu next, just like Sasuke usually does during his battles. Here, we can see that Boruto has truly mastered Sasuke's Uchiha style. The next scene shows Boruto using a new wind-style jutsu, throwing Hidari away with the force of the blow. Boruto shows with each chapter that he is very powerful. His agility in this scene is incredible. In seconds, he drew his sword, made hand signs, and threw Hidari away to protect Himawari. Boruto has shown a new jutsu in the manga. After the Naruto portal leaked an image from the upcoming chapter 12, the internet went wild with Boruto's new technique. But did you really understand what jutsu it was? The image shows Boruto defending against an attack from Hidari and using a mysterious technique. Most of the fandom is convinced that it's the Gale Palm jutsu, but it's actually a different jutsu. If you pay attention to the image, Boruto doesn't have his hands together, which is characteristic of the Gale Palm. He's using different hand seals. Everything indicates that Boruto used the Futontopa jutsu, a jutsu used by Mitsuki, where he releases a large amount of wind from his mouth. Boruto possibly created a variation of this jutsu during his training, releasing a large gust of wind from his hands to attack Hidari. Could Orochimaru have helped Boruto with this? These are Boruto's new powers. With this image leaked by the official Naruto portal, we can see another new power of Boruto. Since chapter 1 of the manga, he has been continuously revealing new powers he acquired during his training with Sasuke and Kashinkoji. But the question remains, what will be Boruto's new powers? He has already shown two incredible powers, the Hiraishin and the Uzuhiko Rasengan, but answering this question is still difficult, folks. We know that Boruto isn't using karma due to the fear of Momoshiki controlling his body, so we can conclude that Boruto focused his training on elemental techniques, like the Uzuhiko Rasengan, and new powers like Hiraishin. We will probably see combinations of these powers, such as jutsu similar to those Minato used with Hiraishin. But it has also been confirmed by the initial scene of the manga that Boruto will indeed use karma and Jugen at some point. Sarada and Himawari will help Boruto face Hidari. Something Boruto fans have been noticing is that Kishimoto is focusing only on Boruto and sidelining characters like Sarada. Konohamaru, for example, only appears in the manga to be repeatedly humiliated. Since chapter 1 of the manga, Sarada has been saved twice by Boruto, not to mention she hasn't shown any new powers, only Chidori. This raises some questions. Will Himawari and Sarada help Boruto defeat Hidari in chapter 12 of Boruto? 2 Blue Vortex? Well, we know that Himawari is out of action due to the injuries from her fight against Jura, but Sarada is fully capable of fighting in this chapter 12, especially since the opponent is her father's clone. Possibly this will be revealed to Sarada in the next chapter. a fact she hasn't yet realized in her encounter with Hidari. Probably, Sarada will be motivated to defeat Hidari because of this. Jura will team up with Hidari to defeat Boruto and Sarada and devour Himawari. With the revelation through an official leak from the new Naruto portal, we have confirmation that Boruto will not flee using Hiraishin. He will face Hidari in chapter 12 of the manga. But will Jura simply stay out of this fight? Obviously not. Jura's target is Himawari and her Jinchuriki power, so we can expect Jura to meet her in chapter 12, possibly at the end of the chapter as a revelation. This will be a major threat to Boruto because facing Jura and Hidari together will be a huge challenge for him, even considering the help of Sarada and Kawaki, who also want to protect Himawari. One thing is certain, in chapter 12, we will have an incredible fight between Hidari and Jura, which could result in the emergence of a new power. Sarada will awaken her Mangekyou Sharingan during chapter 12 of Boruto. With the official leak of an image from the upcoming chapter, we have confirmation that Boruto will indeed face Hidari. But this image also made it clear that Sarada will help Boruto in this confrontation. This is the perfect opportunity for Sarada to manifest her new powers and finally have some amazing scenes. Let's face it, no one can stand seeing Sarada being saved in the manga and not having any spotlight. This is a point where Kishimoto has been failing in the script of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. But all of this is about to change in the next chapter, especially since Hidari is expected to get Jura's help soon. Sarada's Mangekyou Sharingan powers should be crucial in defeating these villains. It would be incredible to see Boruto teaming up with Sarada. Boruto showed his Uchiha style in the leaks of chapter 12. After the official Naruto portal revealed an image from the next chapter of the Boruto manga, we got a glimpse of the Uchiha style he learned from Sasuke during his training. In the leaks, we can see Boruto defending himself from an attack by Hidari using his sword. He drew the sword from its sheath in a matter of seconds, and at the same moment, already made hand seals to use a jutsu. This is the same fighting style that Sasuke uses to face his enemies. Even Boruto's use of Hiraishin is very reminiscent of how Sasuke used Ame no Tejikara when he still had the Rinnegan. Kishimoto has already revealed that the Uchiha style mentioned in the manga refers to the use of swords that Sasuke taught Boruto, allowing him to use the same combat strategies as Sasuke. Sarada and Himawari will become renegades in the upcoming chapters of the Boruto manga. The last chapter of Boruto made it clear that Sarada and Himawari are not prepared to face threats like Hidari and Jura, as they both suffered humiliating defeats. Compared to Boruto, their training was weak. Boruto spent 3 years training with characters like Sasuke and Kashin Koji, while Sarada and Himawari stayed in Konoha and did not show a significant power evolution, especially Sarada. Something that could change this is them fleeing with Boruto to protect Himawari and not becoming prime targets for Jura and Hidari. Obviously, they will be seen as traitors in Konoha for this, receiving the title of renegades. During this period of the manga, Sarada could undergo training with Kashin Koji and Orochimaru to improve her skills, as well as training with Boruto himself. Himawari could also train with Orochimaru and Boruto to become a more powerful Jinchuriki. If you liked the video, give it a like to help the channel reach more people. If you are also a fan of One Piece, there's a One Piece video playing on the screen. Click and watch. It's as good as this video.